G'day guys, my name is Jaden, welcome back to my channel. We're at London Heathrow Airport, more specifically the Ibis Styles on Bath Road. It's a nice little hotel. There's a bus that you can catch from Terminal 5, because we flew British Airways yesterday. And the best thing about this place, the view, it's magnificent. You've got Qantas A380 from Sydney, Cathay from Hong Kong, yada yada. Everything you want to see, you see on the London Heathrow Airport tarmac. Today we're going to fly Virgin Atlantic Boeing 787-9 from here to Shanghai. We're going to call a Bolt or Uber to the Virgin Upper Class check-in wing. Now without further ado, let's start our fancy journey to Shanghai, China. We ordered a larger car from Bolt. It cost us £10 to get to Terminal 3. We needed a larger car because we got 7 suitcases, including 4 check-in baggages. We're now at the entrance of the Virgin Upper Class wing, where a staff member just communicated with us via the intercom to make sure we're eligible to use the upper class check-in. As you drive up to the drop-off, you'll be greeted by 2 people, including a check-in agent who's going to open the door for you and take your passport from you, and another person is going to look after your suitcases. It was a very lovely and organised experience. It feels more like we're checking in for a hotel room, more than we're catching a flight. During the check-in process, you can sit down here and grab a drink. Just make sure you finish your drink before you go through security. At Heathrow Airport, they've got the new scanning machines for security, but they've recently brought back the 100ml restriction. Once you're done checking in, you can head straight to security. To my surprise, once you've exited security, you'll be in a duty-free zone. I actually thought once you exit, you'll be straight into the Virgin Lounge. It's currently really busy at Terminal 3. In the coming hours, you've got plenty of Virgin, Delta, and American Airlines flights bound for the USA. My mum's friend is currently making a purchase at the duty-free, and then we'll go to the Virgin Lounge. Heathrow Terminal 3 is pleasant if you've got lounge access, particularly if you're flying Oneworld and Virgin Atlantic. They got some amazing lounges here. And if you like fine dine and luxury shops, they've got it all here. If you're not willing to spend, you'll have a different opinion about Terminal 3. It's overcrowded, it's old, and almost everything is too expensive. It was only a short 2-minute walk to the Virgin Atlantic Clubhouse. You'll have to climb the stairs or take a lift. Along the corridor to the entrance, they're showcasing their old Virgin Atlantic cabin crew uniform. We just made it inside to the clubhouse and we're super hungry. We didn't have breakfast at the hotel, so let's have something to eat right now. So the way it works in the clubhouse is that you sit anywhere you want. It could be a sofa, lounge chair, or in the restaurant. And then simply scan and order through the QR code, and a staff member will bring your order to you. There's no buffet here, but you can visit the deli bar where they've got cold cuts, cheeses, yogurt, salad, etc. We chose to sit at the restaurant, and when we sat down, a staff member greeted us and gave us menu. My mum started her morning strong with an Irish coffee. She also got some cheese and salmon from the deli bar. I'm trying to avoid too much caffeine before a flight to help with my jet lag, so I went for a chamomile tea. Here's an egg royale, which my mum's friend is having. And here I'll be having a full English breakfast. It was absolutely delicious. The bar is open in the morning, and you can order absolutely anything you want. I just got a sparkling water. They obviously got champagne, but I'll save that for later on board. So we just finished eating, and we moved on into this room, which was quieter and more private. It was formerly a salon, and it's now become a place for relaxation and plane spotting. Every single airline you're seeing on the screen right now, including Delta, Japan Airlines and Vistara, I've done videos on them, be sure to check them out on my channel. You know what's worse than missing a flight? It's identity theft and losing access to your accounts, including bank accounts and social media. You're more likely to fall victim to that while you're traveling because you'll be using public Wi-Fi, including airport Wi-Fi, airport lounge Wi-Fi and hotel Wi-Fi. You really don't want that to happen to you. So that's why I use, and you should use, NordVPN. Once you activate NordVPN, you'll be taken care of. They've got malware protection, dark web monitoring, so that you can browse the internet safely. Plus, if you're traveling as often as I am, you don't want to miss out your next football match or Netflix show because the website doesn't work in the country you're in. I usually connect my NordVPN to Slovakia because they enjoy the most available content on Netflix. NordVPN is super easy to use. Once you've downloaded it and opened it, you can choose from all the service they've got around the world, or you could simply do Quick Connect. And they're gonna connect me to Belgium, which is not too far from the UK. And see how I was literally connected within seconds? That's efficiency. You can also add that to your toolbar or extension for quicker connection. You should get NordVPN now via my link nordvpn.com/Jaden Wong for 30-day money back guarantee, a guaranteed discount, and also you get 4 months free via my link. It's a shame that my mum isn't an Instagram model, or she would have had some amazing shots here. I can't wait no more for a glass of champagne. I'm gonna order now through the QR code.
51 to Salt Lake City. This flight will shortly be boarding through gate 23. That's the DL.
Hello, welcome on board. Not on board. Welcome to Virgin Atlantic London Heathrow Clubhouse shower room tour. So as you come in, you've got the dustbin, lots of towels, toilet, the sink, luggage rack, hairdryer, and you walk into the shower. It's a walk-in shower featuring rain shower plus steaming function. We'll check that out in a second. I hate having this problem. It's first world, but it's super annoying. So you can't place the bath mat right outside your shower because it's on the way of the glass door. So it appears that they've disabled the steaming function. I can't see the instructions either. That being said, you could create your own steaming room if the shower is hot enough. I just had a wonderful shower. We're just about to go, but before we do that, I'm gonna head upstairs and show you what they've got. Downstairs got quite crowded, but upstairs, it's pretty chill. If you have difficulty walking, there's a lift. During a perfect summer day, there's no place better to be than this outdoor terrace. Sadly today, it's not the day for it. It's July and it's cold and wet. Overall today we had a wonderful experience at the Virgin Atlantic Clubhouse at London Heathrow. It's definitely one of my top 3 favourite business class lounges. I can't wait to come back again soon. Now it's time to head outside. It's not exactly time for boarding, but the ladies I'm travelling with have to do some shopping. We're now walking to the boarding gate number 13. It's about a 5-minute walk. Here's the aircraft that'll bring us all the way to Shanghai Pudong. Delivered to Virgin Atlantic in March 2016, it's an 8-year-old Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner. Aircraft registration, Golf, Victor, Delta, India, Alpha. Every Virgin plane in Australia and the UK has a name, Lucy in the sky for this one. Some interesting history regarding Lucy. In November 2023, less than a year ago, it operated as flight VS100 from London to JFK. It was the first transatlantic flight with 100% sustainable aviation fuel. And then in April 2024 at London Heathrow, it collided with a British Airways A350-1000 during Pushback. The plane was grounded for 2.5 months and it returned to service less than a month ago. Welcome on board Virgin Atlantic Upper Class. My seat today, 8K. My mum is sitting at 9G, her friend is sitting behind me at 9K. The in-flight service began shortly after we took our seats. The cabin crew just offered welcome drink. You could choose water, orange juice or champagne. I'll now quickly go through several seat features. So the TV can be found on the side of the wall. Press the button and the TV will release. You could push it away from you or pull it closer to you. You've got a TV remote down there, a seat pocket with your reading materials, a cocktail table for your welcome drink, and a small storage space. It'll fit your phone and your boarding pass. Here's a reading light, you can adjust the position. They've also provided every passenger with a can of Austrian still water. There's an ottoman at every seat and it's quite close to you. so it is short people friendly. My mum usually struggles to place her feet on the ottoman on a reverse herringbone setout, but she's got no problem doing so on this seat. At every seat you'll find an amenity kit. Inside you've got basic stuff like toothpaste, toothbrush, a pen, earplugs, eye shade, socks, and some lotion. Our cabin crew are now distributing pyjamas on this red-eye flight to Shanghai. When they got to my row there was only medium/large left. Not too bad for me, but a bit too big for my mother. Finally, here's a quick glimpse of the wing view today.
Appreciate you give us all your full attention. We've got 5 minutes run to our departure time. We've been advised by air traffic control of a slot, which isn't good, I'm afraid. It's in about 2 hours from now. So what we're going to do is we've got a few pieces of paperwork to finish. We'll close the doors and give them a ready message. And fingers crossed that comes forward. This is completely out with our control and down to flow control through European airspace. But we'll keep you advised on that a little bit nearer the time. Once we get underway, it's a fairly short taxi here towards runway 27 right, getting airborne with an early left turn to the south of the airfield and heading out towards the coast, climbing initially to 33,000 feet. And you can follow the route related to the sky map as per.
Any customers in transit through China will also need to complete a temporary arrival card, and you will get this on arrival into Shanghai from our ground staff.
You can fill out your breakfast card now or anytime during the flight before you go to bed and hand it to the cabin crew. They will serve us breakfast an hour and 30 before we land into Shanghai.
So if that does come forward, as I said, we will get back to you. Good news is we've got a fairly quick flight time today of 11 hours and 50 minutes as opposed to 12 hour and 45 scheduled. So we're still anticipating getting to Shanghai there or thereabouts on schedule. If any of this changes, again I will get back to you. And as I said, completely out with our control. It's flow control through Europe and nothing to do with Virgin Atlantic and Heathrow itself. Thanks for your continued patience and we'll be in touch.
Thank you for flying with us today. You're no doubt keen to lose yourself in our dazzling world of entertainment. But first we're going to show you a safety film, and we'd like you to give it your full attention.
Unfortunately, we're smacked with a 2-hour delay due to European airspace restriction. Now I personally don't mind this because I'm in business class, but I feel bad for the cabin crew and also for those in economy. During this time you can start watching your in-flight entertainment. You got some good options on board, but there are airlines out there offering more options. You'll find noise cancelling headphones in the seat pocket. The cabin crew just provided water across all cabins. This was served in a plastic cup, even in upper class. Presumably they want to preserve glassware for the flight. During the delay, people in the upper class are also ordering champagne and other drinks. The cabin crew were more than happy to give them what they want, and those were served in a glass.
A few minutes time, that's 30 minutes from now, and the takeoff time in about an hour's time, 24 minutes past the hour. Not coming forward at all for anyone on the airfield.
I really appreciate how the cabin crew have been so proactive in offering service during the delay. This time round we got some nibbles.
Come forward to starting in the next 5 minutes, we've been advised by ATC. So anticipate starting engines 5 minutes, taxiing out, and should be airborne 20 minutes after that. Thanks for your continued patience on this.
Finally we're pushing back, but it'll be another half an hour until we actually take off due to the long queue for the runway.
unfortunately, as we've come out, he's had to return to stand with some mechanical issues, which has created a bit of a queue here. We've got about another 5 or 6 aircraft ahead of us, and should be underway within the next 10 minutes. Thanks again for your continued patience.
The in-flight service began shortly after takeoff. You get a bowl of crisp and a drink of your choice and went for a glass of champagne. The crew are now setting up the table for the meal service. The ottoman is also a seat by itself, so if you're traveling with someone, that person could join you. The tray table is big enough for 2 people. Look at those cute little salt and pepper shakers. You always get them on Virgin upper class.
That one please.
Before they give us appetizer, we're gonna have bread and butter.
回到座位上，并保持安全带系好，洗手间在此期间暂时停使用，直至系好安全带的指示灯熄灭为止。感谢您的配合。
So here comes the starter. It was a pea soup with vegan butter. It was delicious but too salty. I love McDonald's chips with extra salt, so when I say it's salty, it's really salty. During the meal service, if you need to use the lavatory, you can push your tray table forward and there'll be a gap for you to leave your seat. Here comes the main course. Virgin Atlantic has an option for you to pre-order your meal online, and they have online exclusive options like Singapore Airlines and Qatar Airways. So Mum went for the option that was available on the menu, rainbow banh mi on rice salad bowl. It was a vegan dish. I went for the vegetarian online exclusive, miso cauliflower. We both hate coriander, so we're gonna pick it out from the banh mi bowl. Mum's friend at 9K also went for online exclusive, salmon salad. I really enjoyed my miso cauliflower. The cream was delicious and it tasted healthy. That being said, my mum felt a bit underwhelmed. She thinks in upper class they should offer steak and lobster, not chicken curry and fish on the menu. During the meal service, the crew were proactive in topping up your drinks. They've even got a basket for the wines. What a great idea. Finally, we got dessert. There are 2 options, a chocolate and black currant dome and a warm peach tarte tatin. Presentation, 0 out of 10. To finish up, I had a decaf oat milk tea, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So this was my first time flying Virgin upper class, and I didn't know how to lay down my bed, so I asked the crew for help, and they were more than happy to help. So you can't actually sit while you recline, because the seat back actually folds down, not back. In upper class, you get a comfortable and fluffy blanket, a mattress topper, and a large pillow. It's a really comfortable bed. And what I really like here is that you get plenty of shoulder space. You don't get much privacy for this seat when you sit upright, but when you lie down you've got the walls on your sides, and it feels good. We're in a Boeing Dreamliner, so there's no window shade. Rather, you press the button to control the brightness. While the windows are darkening themselves, I'm going to show you the Wi-Fi pricing. Unfortunately, Wi-Fi is not free, even in upper class. You'll have to pay £2.49 for texting throughout the flight, and up to £30 for premium Wi-Fi throughout the flight. There was a football match between England and Switzerland today, so several passengers purchased Wi-Fi to watch football live. Virgin is making a lot of money today. So the service is over. Right now it's time to sleep or head up to the bar. I'll sleep right now and show you the bar later. We've got over 9 hours left for the flight, so plenty of time to do everything. I woke up almost exactly halfway through the flight. We're now flying over Central Asia, and oh my gosh, the bar is busy. Thankfully I was using my sleep mask and earplugs, so the noise and the light from the bar didn't affect me. We're flying over Kazakhstan right now, a country that I want to visit, and at 37,000 feet. For mid-flight snack, the crew just gave out cheese toasties. Nothing too remarkable, it was just some comfort food. The people at the bar before now got tired and went to bed. I'm gonna go check it out right now. So unlike the bar on Emirates A380, it's mostly self-served here. You've got a snack basket, and you'll find bananas and a range of snacks, savoury and sweet. On the other side, you'll find soft drinks, water and wine. If you want a cocktail, the crew can make you one. I went for the Virgin signature, Virgin Redhead. The bar was really well utilised throughout the flight, so if you're sitting at the back rows and you're trying to sleep, it's definitely too loud if you don't use earplugs. So definitely make use of the earplugs and eye shade that you'll find in the amenity kit. There were many solo travellers that just headed up to the bar and started conversations. It feels like everybody in upper class is extroverted, and the alcohol definitely helps. Maybe that's why there's still demand for business class without a door. Chances are, when you book Virgin Atlantic, you know what you're getting. You're gonna have a bar in business class and a seat with little privacy. If that's an issue for you and you need to go to Shanghai, you would book BA or China Eastern. Every time there was turbulence, everybody had to get back to their seat, and then when the seatbelt sign goes off, you'll have a new crowd at the bar. I'm gonna sleep for like 3 hours now before breakfast. We're now flying over the mainland of China, and I woke up because I heard the crew giving out food. It's now completely bright outside. Unlike the first meal we got after takeoff, you don't get a tablecloth for breakfast and everything comes on a tray. For starter, I went for seasonal fruit, and for main, I went for a classic full English breakfast. Another delicious meal. The breakfast was spot on. You've got a large sausage, bacon, black pudding. It was almost perfect, but a poached egg wasn't runny. For drink, I went for an English tea with oat milk. I got several packs of shortbread cookies from the bar. Welcome on board Virgin 787. It appears that business class, upper class and premium economy share the same lavatories. So this one is tinier, but it's alright, it'll do the job. It's time to get changed and brush my teeth. And check out the coat hooks. Kawaii ne. The in-flight service ended with candies and a hot towel.
9,000 feet, so up to 8.9 kilometres up. We were up at 37 at ATCs, just brought us down a little bit early in sequences and went some traffic. Going to be getting our final descent in the next 15 minutes or so. Should have you on the ground at about 9:15 local time in Shanghai. Time now is 32 minutes past 8. Notice weather in Shanghai. Fairly clear skies actually. About 32 degrees Celsius. That's going to be rising up to about 37 later on in the day. Our arrival today should have us flying over the city. Some lovely views out of both sides. A little bit of zigzagging as ATC bring us around up over the mouth of the Yangtze River as we line up with the southerly runways. On behalf of Neil, Stefan, Luca and myself up here on the flight deck, and Catherine, Kerry and their wonderful team looking after the cabin, thank you for choosing Virgin Atlantic. We do hope you've had a very enjoyable flight. Wish you a very pleasant stay in Shanghai or a safe onward journey.
We'll be landing soon, and I'll quickly conclude this trip report right here, right now. I've got mixed opinion about Virgin Atlantic, so the ground experience was mostly luxury and fancy. You've got the upper class check-in wing, and the clubhouse was amazing. On the 787 Dreamliner, you've got a bar, comfortable seats. Not everyone's a fan of those seats, but I personally like it. I like how the ottoman is quite close to you, you could share your meal with another person, and when you lie down the privacy is quite good. Now there were several things that were a bit underwhelming. Firstly, the food. I really enjoyed my vegetarian dish, but if you want to eat just meat, the options are rather disappointing, something you would expect in economy, like fish and chicken curry on rice. There was no lamb, lobster, and steak. The mid-flight snack was also a bit disappointing. We got a sad-looking cheese toastie. On Singapore Airlines, you would get a delicious bowl of hot noodle soup. On Cathay, you would get a burger. On Qatar Airways, you could order anything you want from the menu. So overall, I still enjoyed my flight with Virgin. I was a happy customer, but there was definitely room for improvement and a lot of catch up to do compared to other airlines. And now for the airfare. It's usually quite expensive to fly Virgin to Shanghai, even in economy. In upper class, it usually costs over £4,000 return, but when you book during a sale, you save so much, at just £1,600 return, which is only a little bit more than premium economy. Thank you very much for watching this trip report today. Hope you enjoyed the longer video, which is partly due to the delay. Don't forget to like, comment and share, and subscribe if you haven't done so. I upload a new video every week like this one, so you definitely don't want to miss out. Now please enjoy the approach and landing into Pudong Airport, and after that, a vlog of Shanghai will follow. See you later.
Could you please prepare the doors for arrival? Thank you.
Bye-bye. Welcome to Shanghai Pudong Airport. Immigration was fast today, there was only our flight at Terminal 1. We're now at a baggage claim. We got priority tags, so 3 of them came out really fast, and then unfortunately one of them, the priority tag got torn away. We waited another 20 minutes for that bag to come out. We're now going to take the maglev train to Shanghai City. The journey takes only 8 minutes, and it's going to travel up to 300 km/h. It's the quickest way to get to the city. We just left the station, and we're already overtaking the cars and the metro train. This 8-minute journey would cost you 40 Chinese yuan if you've got a boarding pass, about £4 or $5 US. We just arrived at Longyang station. To get to our hotel, we're gonna get on a taxi. Tall buildings always make me happy and excited. I love visiting a big city, always excited to go back home to Hong Kong, and I can't wait to visit New York City again in October. We're staying at Conrad, right at the end of Nanjing Street, which is a pedestrian-only street. We're now on the 44th floor, the executive lounge. We're gonna check in here. The view from the lounge is spectacular. It'll be very cool at night. We just checked into our room on the 54th floor. It's not facing towards the city. This is a king executive room. I'll now do a room tour. You got an open wardrobe. I'm not the biggest fan of an open wardrobe. This room is relatively tiny for a Conrad. You can't have 2 people at the same time using the sink. Here's the shower and bathroom. They are separated. And the toilet is separated as well in another room. It's a really interesting layout. Now here's the room. The major drawback for this room is that there's not enough enclosed storage. Everything is open, so your clothes and everything is subject to getting dusty. But other than that, the decor is quite contemporary. It's nice and elegant. We're a bit hungry. We're gonna have afternoon tea right now in the executive lounge. We got some cute little cakes. My mum is still hungry, so we just caught a taxi to this place, which my Singapore friend recommended. They do Shanghai style crab noodles. Crab noodles and xiaolongbao soup dumpling are some signature Shanghai dishes. For welcome drink, we got a ginger tea. Cold drinks are unlimited and free. I'm surprised they are serving San Pellegrino here. Here's the crab noodle. It was absolutely delicious. I can highly recommend this place. We're now at the Bund, where basically everyone here is a tourist. We're now on Nanjing Road. We'll explore some shops and maybe eateries, and we'll eventually reach our hotel. We just stopped by a random place for some xiaolongbao and more crab noodles. However, the first place was much better. I just went to Uniqlo to get some t-shirts. I'm running out of shirts. I'm now checking out the hotel facilities, including the gym, sauna and spa. I checked out the swimming pool as well, but I didn't use it. You need a swimming cap. So that's it for the vlog today and also the trip report. Thank you very much for watching once again, and a big shout out and thank you to all my channel members and patrons for your continuous support and contribution to my channel. All my channel members and patrons enjoy early access to my videos once they're edited, and they also get exclusive access to my vlogs, like the destination vlog you just watched, which I don't publish them publicly. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.